This is your Barbados Today morning news update for Wednesday, May the 30th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, a member of the old guard of the Democratic Labour Party says it needs a cleansing and a purging to rid itself of the old boys club, which has kept back the party. In a frank assessment of the state of the party, former Minister of Social Transformation Hamilton Hamila Lashley charged that too many of the old guard were determined to hang on despite the embarrassing loss in last Thursday's general election.
The time has come within the Democratic Labour Party that many of the old traditional thinkers and the hard way of doing things has to completely change. You know, there has to be a distinct loyalty to Barbados, and the party second. And that is the problem.
In other news, the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry has revealed plans to apply to the newly elected Mia Mortley-led administration for tax write-offs for established businesses that invest in startup companies. BCCI President Eddie Abed said the private sector grouping had raised the issue with the last administration, but there had been no action.
We see our role, in addition to that, as assisting some of the capital requirements of these young startup companies, the entrepreneurial companies who historically have been yearning for finance by way of debt or equity, and we'd like, with the assistance of the incoming government, perhaps to look at a tax write-off that our members can use to invest in these smaller companies. A lot of them are starved for finance, and frankly, a good idea is only as good as getting it into the marketplace.
Abed also assured small enterprises that they can look forward to greater business opportunities with the pending transformation of the Pelican Village Craft Center.
We've also spoken to some extent about doing something with Pelican Village, making it more of a landmark in terms of cruise passengers, perhaps an information booth there that the Chamber, in conjunction with the IDC, may ultimately want to occupy. And frankly, just using any of our experience where there can be some sort of synergy to move industry and business forward.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. The sargassum seaweed has taken over some pristine beaches in Antigua and Barbuda. More than 100 tons of the weed have been removed from Long Bay Beach by the company, which manages a chain of hotels in the Twin Island nation.
Beaches on the eastern side of the country for the past week have been plagued by the sargassum seaweed, which has proved to be a nuisance. One such beach is Long Bay, which is usually populated by guests from Pineapple Beach Resort and locals alike. Since Monday, beachgoers had to endure the sight that marred the white sandy beaches, which workers have been trying to rectify for 2 days now. Development Manager for Elite Island Resorts, Brian Dornellis, says the situation is hard to stop from occurring, but their job at this point.
On the international scene, ABC Network has swiftly cancelled the popular U.S. television comedy Roseanne after star Roseanne Barr incited outrage by comparing a black former Obama administration official to an ape in remarks on Twitter. We pick up the story in this Reuters report.
It's a joke. That's how TV star Roseanne characterized her tweet saying former Obama aide Valerie Jarrett looked like if, quote, Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby. But that so-called joke got her hit TV show canceled. ABC releasing a statement hours later that, quote, Roseanne's Twitter statement is abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we have decided to cancel her show. Roseanne's Twitter feed, which is rife with crude jokes, Islamophobic rants, and wacky conspiracy theories, has gotten her in trouble before, but this one stuck. After brushing it off as a joke, hours later, a rare apology, quote, to Valerie Jarrett and to all Americans. I am truly sorry for making a bad joke about her politics and her looks. She also vowed to leave Twitter, but the damage was done. Comedian Wanda Sykes tweeted shortly after that she would not be returning to the show, where she is a consulting producer. And Roseanne's own TV daughter tweeted that her comments are, quote, abhorrent and do not reflect the beliefs of our cast and crew or anyone associated with our show.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.